My dearest K-Bay, my second heartbeat, it still feels so surreal. I am so blessed to have had 26 wonderful years with you, but I'm even more blessed to know we will get to spend eternity together. Many people may not know that you were named Kaylee out of tribute to your two grandmothers. Nama's middle name was Kay, and Nana's middle name was Lee, so that is how you became Kaylee. And you certainly got your servant's heart from them. Many people probably also do not know about your behind-the-scenes generosity and beautiful spirit. How just last week you were at Dollar Tree and had seen a homeless man outside when you walked in. So you bought a bag full of toiletries and snacks and water, and you took it out to him. And then you even went home to get an old school backpack so he would have something to keep his stuff in. Or how you would often pay for the meals or coffee of any veterans you saw standing in line behind you. Or if they'd already gotten their food, you would buy them a gift card and hand it to them and say, "This is for the next time." And how despite not liking heat or going for long walks, you did the 7K Run for a Dream with me and Carrie. You definitely had a servant's heart and the gift of hospitality. One of my favorite memories is the mother-daughter cruise that we took together for your 21st birthday. We loved having a port stop in Satman so we could spend the day with Hans's family. Just 5 years ago, it feels like forever now. I also remember when you found out that I had never had a mani-pedi, and so on my next trip to Williamsburg, we went and had one done together. I also have to admit to you that I've never had another one since, and I'm not sure if I ever will. Oh, and this picture is from your memorable trip to Seattle. We were riding the big wheel, and neither of us like heights, so we were looking away, and while you can't see it, our knuckles were touching one another, and they were white from clenching the seat. You were also so excited to visit the first Starbucks. Oh, how I long that we could have more trips like that. And I know that all you ever really wanted was to be a wife and a mother. And I am so thankful that half of that dream came true last August when you and Eric got married. But my heart breaks for the other. We had just talked about that on Monday after we saw the movie Mother's Day. I pray that in heaven God will use you to mother lots of babies and kids who went ahead of their own mothers to heaven. But I also know that you were a mother on this earth, a mother of the four-legged kind. Davidson had your heart, and he was just the same as a human child to you. And Eric and Terry were sharing with me just how much you loved and took care of him, making sure he had his sweater on when he needed it, putting some ointment on the pads of his feet when the pavement was hot, even brushing his teeth and rubbing oil on his belly. And I think Eric may have been a little jealous of that last one. This picture is a little chronologically out of order, but I like it because of the precocious look on your face. Monday you called me weird for how I eat my Chick-fil-A sandwiches, and I would love to hear you call me weird just one more time. Or to hear Mommy. No matter how old you got, you still always called me Mommy. Well, unless you were upset with me for something, and then it became Mother or Tammy Lynn. And I guess that one was payback for all the times I used your full name. Life is short, but none of us are promised the next moment. We learned that lesson all too clearly the day we lost you. And I'm sure if you could send a message to your family and friends, it will be life is short. Live life to the fullest, make amends. Don't wait for tomorrow may never come. Don't plan for the next time, because there may not be one. And I know you would want everyone to know about the amazing place where you are now, so they could make the same decisions and be with you there someday. I am so blessed that I listened to my heart and the nudgings of the Spirit and traveled to Virginia for Mother's Day, never knowing it would be our last Mother's Day together. We ended the day by watching Once Upon a Time and commiserating over the prolonged storyline. This is my last picture with you. And I took it while we were watching the show. You didn't really like the picture, so I didn't post it at the time, but I hope you don't mind me sharing it here. Because I think you're beautiful, and I will treasure it forever. In a few minutes, Carrie and Joy are going to sing Testify to Love. I always think of you whenever I hear that song, because we used to sing it together all the time. We loved watching Touched by an Angel together, and I know that many lives on this earth, mine included, were touched by you. We always talked about singing that song together in church. Why didn't we? My dearest, sweetest Kaylee, we never ended a conversation without saying, I love you. And yes, I know, it had to be I love you, not just love you. So it is only fitting that my final words here today are simply, I love you more.